Yes, I don't know. Mm, Gold, you better vindicate me here. You better vindicate me. The classic 1 point bounce. I better be vindicated here. 1 point before target bounce. Gold, you better vindicate me here, damn it. Literally, this thing bounced 1 point before the target, dude. Like, very. Oh my god. Come on, Gold. Stop acting like that.
Order filled.
Vindicated, baby. Vindicated. Let's fucking go. Vindicated. Man, God, let me lock myself out. Man, that was a great freaking trade, man. I sat there and planned that trade this entire morning, and I was unsure of it. I was unsure of that trade. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I meant to take that right there. All right, so I got two pieces left on this. I guess I should just trail this so it's not a losing trade. I guess I should just put this into profit. All in all, that was a good trade today. Like I said, I locked out of most of my accounts today. I am not getting caught up in some stupid FOMC random news alert. But man, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually looking to get in short higher here, but I said to myself, you know, I gotta get out of that mindset of trading the NQ. Like I have old NQ in my mind. We're talking about running through all kind of supply, support and demand NQ, and I project that onto gold a lot. But then I sat down, I looked at the charts this morning, and I was like, you know what? This is gold, man. I have yet to see gold like blow past highs. And this is what I was looking at. This is why I took that trade at that high right there. We have support right here. All right, my bad. We don't got support. We have, damn. So we have resistance right here. So that tells me that, I mean, that high for right now is the price would have to break out above that high. We have a move down, a push up, and then this leg breaks structure. When I see a break of structure, I'm always looking to trade the pullback into that area. Always looking to trade it, because in order for this market to continue to go higher, it would have to break that structure higher. And I know that gold is not a structure breaker without having a pullback or seeing a rejection first. But I would have felt more comfortable going short up here versus down here. But I said, you know what? I keep missing trades because of that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. So usually when I'm taking a chance on my funded accounts, because that was just my funded account that I just made $340. I think I have to adjust this, because I just made $346. This is probably my highest, because I usually just keep it 250 in this account, but I made 300 because I scaled into it. Actually, I have to think about that. I had to probably readjust this, because I don't need to make that much money in these accounts. These are 25K accounts. I don't have to make that much money in these accounts. I think the most I should make in this is probably like I'm gonna keep it the way it is. So, like I said, I'm glad I took the chance on that trade. Gold basically was gold. I was able to damn near get the top of this move right here. Damn near. Look at that entry. Beautiful entry. Just basically looking at the charts, looking at that pivot low that broke structure, just trading that double top right there, and setting a limit. So I'm glad that worked out. And I'm starting to see that like what gold likes to do is it'll break down, it'll kind of pull back and then get a retest of that low. We'll probably take out this low actually. We'll probably see a break of that low right there. And then once price comes up, and then it comes back up into these areas right here, and then you'll see a rejection from it. Let me look at that. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do moving forward with those accounts, because that's a lot. That's too much money for that stupid consistency. It's not like well, like I said, I know Alpha doesn't particularly like the consistency rule, but the consistency rule protects me from myself when I become too ambitious. If I can make as much money as possible, that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do. It doesn't even feel right when I don't do it that way. Shit. So what did you hold on? What were you trading, Alfred? And yeah, and what's up, everybody? What's up, Investor Z? What were you trading? Oh, you probably trading the Nasdaq, of course. What am I thinking? Yeah, dude. Honestly, man, I have to really consider how I'm going to trade indices moving forward because, man, this is you shorted, but you held it too long. So I'm going to assume that you kind of shorted in this area. Let me make sure I'm managing that position. I'm going to give back too much of this move. I'm going to put my... All right. So on these last runner targets, I'm going to put my stop 4.5 ticks below my break even so I can still get paid in this. Either it'll pull back and hit my stop, or we'll see a continuation down and I'll get the full value of this contract. I do think that we'll probably see a continuation down, at least black box stocks. We got a gamma level at 385 on gold if you're trading gold. I'm pretty sure that's where that's the current market objective for the bears right now. Pretty sure that's what they're trying to target. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that level. Which account are you trading right now, Alfred? You said, oh, the XFA, so the top step one. So yeah, I guess it's one of those happy accidents. You know, okay, so I was in the metals chat yesterday, and I sent the screenshot to Smith, but just imagine, all the trades are working, everything is working out beautiful, and at the end of the session, you're up 20K. You're up 20K, and then you go look at your account, look at so you can take screenshots so you can brag about it online. And instead of it being your XFA that you just made 20K in, it's a eval. Just imagine the internal turmoil that a trader will go through knowing that he just made 20K in an eval that has a 50% consistency rule on it. So not only did he not make 20K in his XFA, but now he has to reset the combine because, dude, you have to make he shared the screenshot. He would have to make 40K, $40,000 more to pass the account. Dude, I was like, man, Top Step was probably looking at that account. They probably had an alarm. We have a trader. He's up 20K on the day. He's up 20K. And then when they saw that it was just an eval, they was like, yeah, boy. Yeah. But yeah, dude, he was up 20K. He probably was in that silver long or something like that. But honestly, I was like, I mean, if that's the story he wants to tell, I mean, we'll sit here and believe it. I mean, we're not going to sit here and interrogate this guy. But I don't know how you can miss the XFA with that yellow wording. I mean, the XFA is in yellow and gold, and the evals in complete white. I don't see how you missed that, but yeah, dude, like that's crazy. Yeah, Top Step was like, yeah. Yeah. We thought that this dude was gonna have 20K balance today. So yeah, that's tough. Honestly, I was telling this to Smith last night. I was like, dude, there's no way that I'm up. Okay, so if I'm up like $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that, I always look to make sure I'm in the right account. I always make, because I can understand that when the market is moving and the excitement is high, you're euphoric, you can miss the small details, and it's the small details that'll kill you for real. It really is, man. So I always snap myself out of that euphoric state and make sure I'm in the right account. I try to make sure I'm in the right account before I take the trade anyway, but mistakes happen. There's no way that I'm up 10, 5, 10, 15, finally close out at 20K and not ever look at the account. But that's just me. That's me. I wouldn't do it. I would like to say that I would just take that one to the chin and move on. But that would kind of fuck with me for a while. I'll probably blow a couple of accounts before I come off that bender. I'm not even going to sit here and say that I wouldn't. A couple of accounts would be sacrificed. There's no amount of revenge trader to ever get that 20K back. But you want to, you're going to trade to get that money back. You're going to trade heavy because you was up 20K and it meant nothing. So hopefully that trader learns from this experience and doesn't trade on tilt, but we already know how that shit goes. All right, so I'm still in this trade. I could potentially get stopped out of it, but I'm not going to move my stop back. I'm going to pay myself 45 ticks on this runner contract. I'm not going to let this thing come back to break even or stop me out on this one. So I've made the bulk of my profits already. So now there's no reason to let this thing come back, and then I'll just close out this for the day. Great freaking trade. Glad I took it. I'm glad that I trusted. I think the main reason why I really feel great about this trade was because I just stopped us. I didn't make assumptions, even though initially I fell into that same pattern that I usually do about assuming. I just looked at the charts, saw that, look, it broke structure, it pulls back. Regardless of how bullish this was, it should stop here. And we should at least get a rejection, at least. And I was fighting myself today, man. I was fighting demons. I was like, no, put your sells higher. This is bullish. You're going to stop yourself out. It's going to be an unnecessary loss, blah, 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 blah. Some of this, the inner critic, the backseat trader in our heads that speaks openly, criticizes, and will shamelessly not even apologize when it's wrong. It'll just come back stronger the next time. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to trust the charts here. And I'm glad I did. That's why this trade is very special to me right now. Kind of like what last night, what kind of encouraged it, I guess, is just one of those little things that, that happened last night. I skipped out on a trade last night. That was a winner, a super winner. I skipped out on this short because I thought to myself that there's no way, or the amount of bullishness that we were seeing or the momentum, I was like, man, this thing is going to probably try to run this high and I might as well try to short it higher. And I initially had my sell limits right here at this range. And then I moved it higher above this high because I thought that the market was going to run these highs and reject. But no, my original thesis was correct. It rejected perfectly off of my range. Not only did it reject perfectly off of my range, but it was literally the leg of the session. It was literally the high of the session, this leg. And we got this big move down. And when I saw, obviously we was on stream when this was happening. So I was already feeling a little bit of regret And then when I came back into my charts this morning to start planning the day, I see this second leg down. I was like, you know what, man? It's frustrating to miss trades like this, especially when you tell yourself that you were wrong the first time. So that's what kind of inspired this trade right here, and I'm glad I took it. All right. You said you caught 300 on the open short. Happy you got out? Yeah, shit. Oh, congratulations. And I mean, the ES is like I said, all the tools were made specifically for the ES. Every tool that we have is made specifically for the ES. Fair value gaps, imbalances, these Camarilla pivots, weekly closes, highs and lows. This is how traders are making their trading decisions on the ES. These are the tools specifically designed for this instrument. You can use them on other instruments, but the way that ES trade is kind of predictable. It's kind of predictable, and that's what makes trading the ES a safe instrument. You can make a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money. Shit, we all saw that shit. This thing, it's like twice. It's twice that I was down like 7K in this account because not gold, but ES was chopping me up. So you can make and lose a lot of money. But we want the old ES back though. Well, if the ES can move kind of like how, so like the chopping and the ranges, it's like even the breakouts are chopping. Like a chop breakout fest. I mean, yesterday it broke out and it chopped all the way down. It chopped back going up. I mean, this was like the cleanest move that you saw in the ES, and then it chopped going back up, and then it's chopping going back down, and it's chopping going back up. It's just chop, chop, chop. It's like a karate master, man. A freaking karate master. All right, so I just got stopped out of that gold trade. I just got stopped out of it on the ooh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I have one tick. One tick. Let's see if gold is going to be nice to me here. ATR. So if you're going to trade ES, to keep it simple, the tools that I use to make trading the ES easier is obviously these pivots. Make sure that you have that ATR on your chart with the ES, because the ATR is a very valuable tool with ES. It allows you to know how big your stop should be. I have the same size stop with every trade, but if you want to be more meticulous with your stop and you're trading at supply and demand, using that ATR to gauge how big your stop should be, that's a great strategy. Make sure you have the EMAs on your chart. Honestly, at this point, I don't see how anybody can trade without the EMAs. The EMAs is actually a tool that a lot of scalpers use on the ES. A lot of people make their trading decisions like if the market bounces, if you see a strong close above the 21 EMA, a lot of scalpers get in to retest highs, lows, etc., etc. The market, you see a break. Some traders are looking for this pullback to the EMAs and a rejection, and then they're trying to get in short right there. But this is kind of why I was saying last night that I'm pretty sure a lot of ES traders are having a hard time, because this strategy of using the EMAs is being used against them. The ES is going down, and then it's popping right back up, stopping people out, and then going in their direction, and then kind of trading like the Nasdaq. This is another, people wait for that pullback to the EMAs. They short it. And this is for a retest of this low. And then they trail it. You know, they're runners. And this is another one. They pop up above the EMAs. They long it, a strong close for a move back up. people are going to probably get in short right here. Actually, I'm not trading the ES anymore. So, oh shit, I'm up 11K. Well, hold on, I'm up 11K. I'm up 11K right now. Where am I up 11K at? Am I in silver or something? I'm up. Oh shit, I'm up. Oh, I'm up 11K on ES. Oh. Oh yeah, this was that trade from last week. I didn't know I took this shit in the sim. This was that trade from last week. I'm up 11K. Isn't that something? Anyway. But Bookmap is also a great tool on the ES. So if you're using the DOM, Bookmap is a great tool. A great tool on for ES. It's actually a cheat code, actually, in my opinion. Oh, I got saved by a tick on my gold position. I got saved by a tick. Saved by a tick. Hey, yo, what's up, K Trader? Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? Are you in this right now? Are you in this short with gold right now? Silver. Man, just actually, man, let me see this, man. Let me look at silver. I'm going to trade silver in the sim until I kind of understand what the heck it's doing. Because oh shit. Yeah, you're not able to, wasn't able to get into this. So I'm gonna trade silver in the sim, guys. I kind of want to see what I can get away with. I'm not trading silver in any of my accounts until I get an idea of what the heck it's trying to do. Because I was talking to Smith about this last night, and I was like, every time I look at a silver chart, I can't, or I don't fully understand why it's making these moves. I really don't. I really don't. I think with silver, I think first and foremost, you have to be super patient, and you would have to trade the price action, like pure price action, because I don't think levels work. He said silver is gold on my yo. I like, dude, I don't get it. If this is gambling, if this is what pure gambling is, well, shit. I mean, we can get a silver account. Because, I mean, if you waited for I think you just have to wait for the price action. I think you have to trade pure price action on gold. Pure. Levels mean nothing. Levels mean nothing. You would have to trade the price action. Yeah, I think you have to scalp silver. You definitely have to scalp silver. So let me close this. Let me go to my scalping strategy. Dude, if I can scalp silver, dude, man, yeah, we up. We gonna be up. We gonna be up. All right. I mean, because I would have shorted right there at that rejection. So let's see. Gold, I mean, shit, gold is pretty easy to me if I just follow the rules and stop trying to project Nasdaq onto gold. You said a one tick you made $65. Yo, I mean, I'm already down. Well, I'm down. I mean, I am in 4 mini contracts, and it's crazy that I'm already down $200. That's crazy. I'm already down $200. Okay. So this is where I would be. Actually, no. Okay. All right. What I was supposed to do was wait for the pullback to the EMA. That's what I should have done. But I mean, we're in the sim, we're practicing, so. Because if silver's the move, then shit, I'm gonna fuck with silver. All right, so the strategy is I have to wait for a rejection from the EMA to get in. So we have a breaker structure down, a pullback, a break below the EMAs. What we're looking for is the market to reject. Man, shit. Let me find out that I'm secretly a great silver trader and silver fits my style perfectly. Let me find out. On a let me see if there's a silver's book map. Let me see if there's a book map for silver. The Silver Surfer, huh? Silver futures. Looks like there's I only see one. I only see one book map for silver. All right, so the strategy is if we can see a rejection from the EMA, we're getting in. Why did it do that? All right, let's see. Oh, now that I think about it, I wonder if let me see. Silver. Let me see if silver is on the black box stocks. All right. Looks like we're seeing a buyer failure here. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't close too strong. Don't close too strong. That's right. Don't close too strong. That's a short. I'm shorting this. I'm shorting this. Come on, come on, come on. I've seen too many traders up 20K on silver, and I want to be one of those damn traders, dude. Let me get a 20K silver trade. I'll fuck these prop firms up. All right, there we go. I'm shorting that. I'm gonna short that. I'm gonna short that. All right, or did you? So you said RTY and YM? Don't fail me now, silver. Long John, long Sherm silver. SI. There are options on major ETFs like SLV and other which track spot, future, blah, blah, blah. All right, so they said SLV is potential. Let me look at this. So SLV might actually be one, Alfred. SLV. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's okay. Yeah, so Alfred, look at SLV. Look at SLV. Right there. That's yeah. I would trust this for silver. I would trust this. So we're at an order block right now. We're at an order block with silver. It looks like they're using this gamma level to reject. All right. Well, okay. Let silver be my instrument. When gold start acting up, start doing things that I don't want her to do. Nasdaq, gold, and silver. I just want to see how that TP feel like, man. That's all I want to see. I'm just trying to. I just want to see how that TP feel, girl. That's it. That's it. Dude, I've given up on I've given up on the phone version, dude. Man, that shit just sucks. It's horrible. Why even offer it on the phone? It's horrible. I guess they said, well, it's better than nothing, right? But that shit is sometimes nothing is better than something, because that shit is horrible. All right, let me see how that TP feel, girl. Let me see how that shit feel. All right, so we got our first TP. Nice scalp. Yo, hey, yo, hey, hey, yo. The scalping strategy that I have for ES is working on silver perfectly. Hmm. Actually, let me kind of back test this, right? All right, so we see a break of the EMA. Of the pullback to the EMA, I shorted that. I mean, I would have got at least the first two targets hit. I still would have been in it if I didn't trail my stop. If I get a pullback and see another one, I can re-enter. Yo, we're gonna practice on silver. We practicing on silver, dude. We're gonna run this shit up. And I can probably increase my I'll probably do 7. So let's make a new strategy. Long. Let's make a new strategy. 7 contracts. I want 3 targets. I want the first target to take the bulk off of the position. I want it to be a 1-to-1. I think this is 18 ticks. So I'll just make it 18 ticks. Yeah, I think it's 18 ticks. So the first target has to be 18 ticks. I want the bulk of the position. So if I have 7, then I need to have at least probably like 4 come off at the 18 ticks. 2 come off at the second one. And this one has to be 36 ticks. So as long as the way that I have this strategy set up, as long If the first target gets hit, then it's a risk-free trade. Even if it comes back and stops me out, it'll be a break-even trade minus commissions. But if this thing keeps going, but that was a nice little freaking miss at a target there, silver. Yeah, I actually went out and bought a $100 little tablet, so I wouldn't have to have black box stocks consuming resources on this laptop, and yeah, I just gave that Best Buy $100, 100 of my dollars, because that shit is just horrible. It's just horrible. So I guess what I use it now for is just so I just use it for bookmap now. So instead of just using it for black box stocks, which was its intended purpose, I just use it for but you know, so as I was playing with my tablet, I was looking at I saw the Tradified stream and I just clicked on it, and the guy is using fibs on the Nasdaq, and he's making his trading decisions off of the fibs. It just reminded me of the conversation that we had last night about people that like to hide their edge in the market because we convince ourselves that our edge is what keeps us profitable, and the more people that know about this edge, then it's no longer profitable. But I feel, in my opinion, and I'm going to explain why, like that is just a fear-based thought that doesn't make sense, because you have no edge in this market. You don't control it. You don't influence it. If your strategy works, then it means that you're trading alongside of the people that actually influence this market. That's it. And if the people that influence the markets change up their style and you don't adjust with it, well, of course, what else are you going to think? That your edge is no longer working, or it doesn't work anymore, because you're no longer trading alongside the people that actually influence this market. So the reason why I said that is because I will remember in the metals chat, this guy, he said that he was using fibs or something like that. And then someone asked, hey, can you share, what fib levels that you use and things of that nature and blah, blah, blah. And he said the same thing. He was like, yeah, I'm going to keep that a secret because I don't want people to know about it and I don't want it to change. And I get it. I mean, I get it. I understand. As we're all humans, I felt the same way when I was discovering how to trade. I was like, man, I'm going to keep this a secret. I kind of want this to work for me and me only, out of ignorance and fear. But, as I've come along and I truly understand how this market works, dude, your strategy is anyway. And so, yeah, this guy is using fibs to make his trading decisions, and he's sharing that with everybody. And the guy in the chat was fearful. And so his fears, he was saying that I don't want to share these fib levels. And, a person on stream is sharing the fib levels, which, negates his, his fear in general. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Just because you don't want to share it, other people will most likely share it. Look at ICT. Even you got to think about the ICT trading strategies. I mean, a lot of those concepts work, but traders still lose money trading those concepts. So obviously it's not sharing the edge, because ICT could have kept all that shit to himself, right? I mean, at one point in time, he did. He had a quote unquote secret group, but he shared it. People use it, and people still lose money. So it's not the strategy. It's really not your strategy. There we go, silver. There we go. Keep on going, baby. And some people say that, you know, ICT changed their life. It's not the strategy. Your strategy is not your edge. Your edge, the only thing that you can control is how you respond to what the market is doing. That's your edge. That's the only thing you can control. The only thing. And you know, I've been watching a lot of trading videos, and that's kind of what kind of formulated this thought, because I was thinking, you know, listening to, you know, different people's opinions, because trading is life. So I'm gonna listen to, you know, everybody's opinion on this same topic. It's crazy that we all have different opinions or different perceptions of a market that we all trade. There we go, silver. There we go, baby. Yo, guys, I think I found me a new one. I think we're in silver now, baby. Silver and gold, baby. Silver and gold. And I think I just got that target hit. Actually, let me just pull this thing back real quick, because I don't want to get stuck out looking at this. I'm up $300 on one contract. Oh, that's crazy. And I didn't even get the best entry. I'm not even in at the top. I'm not even in at the top, yo. That's crazy. Okay, I think we in it with silver, baby. I think we in it. I think we in it, baby. I wish I could take one more off on this. I would actually take one off. I don't. Actually, I'm just close. I'm gonna take the profits on this one. I think that's good enough. Because that's good enough. We in this, baby. We in it. All right. So I would have got stopped out of this one, because I would have been trailing this one 2 candles back. I just would have got stopped out. All right. So we'll see. I'm actually bringing this stop back. I would have got stopped out of this one though, but we're in the sim, so we're just gonna play around with this. All right, so that right there, if we can get another strong candle. I mean, I don't like shorting this low, but you know, we're gonna, if we get a strong close, then that just tells me that we could potentially see more downside. Oh shit, never mind. Okay, good thing I looked to the left. Good thing I looked to the left. I would have been shorting right into that low right there. Hey man, I'm a Virgo, man. We're love bugs by nature, man. We're lovers, not fighters. All right. No, that's not true. We're lovers, and we'll fight for the people that we love. All right. But I was born on the cups of a Virgo and Libra, so I definitely see that. I definitely see that. I value balance over everything. I value balance over everything. That's why it was kind of weird that well, I mean, it's not necessarily that I like the NQ. I just like how the NQ moves, but I prefer to trade gold over NQ because of how balanced she is. So the ES, I would like to trade the ES if the ES would move a little bit more. If 10 points on the ES wasn't such a hassle, I would be ES Sherm. Like, I wouldn't trade anything else. The ES would be perfect, but it's just such a hassle for the ES to move. And I think I love her. Sherm, you don't love me. Sherm, you don't love me. Sherm, you don't love me. I think I love her. Sherm, you don't love me. All right, well, at least we know that double tops and double bottoms work. At least we know that, right? Actually, let me look at this. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right one. Let me see how this will look. Short it right into that low right there. And dude, I appreciate the Cave Trader for actually telling me about this swing indicator on NinjaTrader 8. If you have NinjaTrader 8, I would highly recommend using the swing indicator because this swing indicator does a lot of the work for me. It identifies the highs and the lows so I don't have to. And it just takes a lot of the analysis. Yeah, it definitely is, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, man, because like I said, I've been using it ever since, and I was like, man, this is such a great indicator. I don't know why the heck I didn't, or why I haven't used it before. You recommended it. Gold. All right, so we got to break out above the EMAs. We'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna be faked out here by no pump. Good thing I took my trend line course. Thing. The trend line course will be available for $10,000. But for everybody here that's with me today, you'll get a discount. And instead of paying $10K, you'll pay $9,999.99. I would highly recommend taking advantage of this deal while it lasts. Because this is a one-time deal. This deal will never come back. Anybody that misses this deal will have to pay the full $10K plus tax. And it's a $10K tax on top of that. So it's a $20K course. Yo, you know what you can do with a penny? You do a lot of things. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I'm fucking around with silver. I didn't even pay attention to that. Let's see. Gold tapped into my area of interest. It tapped into an area of interest. Shit. Well, good thing I took profits, though. Good thing I took profits because we could see a bounce all the way back up to 26. Potentially. Yeah, I had an area, so I was looking. Oh, okay. Well. Mm, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because gold is definitely. We'll see. It probably might chop its way back up, but I'm still in that original short position on silver and shit. Once we get that silver do-rag, it's official. It's official. Oh yeah, dude. If we get a break back below this, I'm adding to this. I'm adding to this. So this thing can work either two ways. Either it's going to bounce off of this falling resistance. Either it's going to bounce off of this falling resistance trend line, or we're going to see a break, and I'm adding to this short. Oh, I'm adding to it. So I'm looking for both scenarios here. Looking for a potential. Yeah, this is gonna break, dude. That's breaking. All right, so we got the strong close at the 21 EMA. Let's see what it does here. If the bulls fail here, I want to sell into their stops. If they fail here. But I do think that we'll probably go up because if gold and silver move in tandem with each other, like I said, gold did hit that level. And we could see a move back up to 26, 27. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we are coming off of that low. I mean, I guess we are. Silver had this gap open. Back up. All right, so this is the same situation with gold here. We have well, actually, technically, that may not even be a breaker structure. This is the breaker structure right here. Okay. Well, yeah, I kind of should have closed it at this. So once I saw that strong move at that EMA right there, I guess I should have closed. Okay. Well, we got a potential trap high here. And then we have a potential trap high right where price is right now. So if I see the rejection off of the 200 EMA, I'm getting back in short. Because right now, silver is tapping into that gamma level. And I think it rejects here. All I need to see is that candle. Let me show y'all guys what I'm looking at. Yeah, so silver is already all right. God damn. Seriously? Okay. God. All right. All right. I mean, shit. I mean, god damn, dude. Yeah, this is probably the last time I do this. Like, damn. All right, so silver is tapping into that gamma level right there. It's tapping into that gamma level for a short. So I think we could potentially see a short right there. We didn't see the market pull. We didn't take out the liquidity above this high, and we didn't tap that EMA. I have to figure that one out because I can't make too much money. I made too much money in this account, but I'm gonna take it. But with that consistency rule, now my highest winning day is $346, probably more than that. I have to think about that because if I get that scale in, then obviously it adds profits to the. I gotta think about that. So Apex has a 90% off on all accounts, all in on the 25, 50, and 100Ks. You know that those were 100Ks. Let's actually look at that. I won't even waste my. I'm kind of done with 25Ks now. 25Ks. I mean, if I trade with one contract, let me think about this, man. $1,500. If there's so, I wonder if the. I wonder if you can buy the 100K static account. for $84. If I can buy the 100K 80 if I can buy the 100K static account, then that's actually pretty decent. And well shit, that would make Apex the cheapest 100K accounts out there then. $84 for a 100K account, that's actually pretty good. That's the same price as Top Step's 50K account. Hmm. 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 Yeah, you need larger accounts. Yeah. I'm kind of those medium-sized accounts would probably be hmm. Hmm. That's a pretty good damn deal, man. That is a good deal. That is a good deal. That is a really good deal. All right, so we just got the 27K on gold. So gold just got the 27K. We got the rejection from the 200 EMA. I'm shorting this candle. I'm shorting the next candle. I'm shorting. We got the trap high. We have the EMA rejection. I'm shorting that. Well, maybe I can maybe I can get these 100K accounts and trade silver. Hmm. Decisions. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Silver, huh? Silver, huh? You said you traded silver. Yeah, I recall you saying that you made you said $1,500, right? So silver and gold, huh? That's the move. Silver and gold, the metals. Hmm. Yeah, 1,700. So you made all your money in silver? Shit. I don't think Trade Day has a activation fee. I think at this point all firms are all in now. Activation fees are you're not going to get nobody to buy your accounts if you have an activation fee. That's now a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker. If you have an activation fee, I don't even want to I don't care for your account because I shouldn't have to see my reward for passing your account is that I got to pay again. I got to pay you again for me passing my account. And unfortunately, that's how I see it. I'm not going to unsee it that way. And I'm not going to pay you to reward myself for passing the account. So get with the no activation fees or get lost. Oh, about Elite? Oh, okay, my bad. Oh. I think the only time I traded with Elite Trader is when they had the overnight account, and they got rid of that account real fast. A lot of these firms can't handle good traders that can trade overnight. Okay, well, dang, I lost $700 in that. Okay. All right. Well, that wasn't a trap. Well, if I'm going to reflect off of that trade, I'm going to reflect on that. I thought I was going to win in this one, but I guess the market did just bounce off of the this EMA, I guess. I guess this wasn't the trap high. Maybe this is. But right now we're just having fun with silver. Once we can get consistent with silver, how long is Apex going to run that all in? Six days? Okay. Hold on. So you have to. So hold on. Let me read this real quick. So evaluation discounts are only valid for accounts purchased during the sale period. 1 day to pass this, and special reset pricing may be used for existing or new accounts during the sale period. Discounted lifetime PA fees are only valid through the dates listed above. After that date, normal PA fees apply. The PA lifetime discount does not stay with an eval account just because the eval was purchased during the promotional period. Lifetime PA discounts apply to the dates listed above. So you got to pass those accounts before. Okay. Well, all right, Apex. I mean, if you want to be a dick about it, then fine. I won't give you my money. I'll just keep my money in my bank. So you got to pass the account. Bastards. All right. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that activation fee thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush to pass no account. I'm not gonna rush to pass it. I mean, that's how. If, either you can take advantage of it, or you'll just become a liquidity donation to Apex bank account. So. Uh, And I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to adjust this to be 6 contracts. All right, so we got that first target hit. She caught me on the first one. So now I can leave my stop back. And so regardless of what happens, is a break-even trade. And I get that second target hit. And once that second target gets hit, I can begin to start trailing the position down to lock in as much profits as possible. Yeah, yep. That's exactly how they do it. It's like they drop the discount and lower the activation fee, and it's like, okay, if you can catch them, you can take advantage of it too. Actually, I probably have to activate that Top Step account. Let me look at that now before I potentially lose the account. Because I have a past account, I just haven't activated it yet. Stupid activation fee, because I was waiting for Top Step to potentially do away with the. There we go, baby. There we go. Yo, we trading silver, baby. We trading silver. All right. Okay. Maybe we not trading silver with that bullshit. Maybe we not. But this was the candle that I should have gotten in short in right here. So, and then it bounced perfectly at S1. Wow, it actually bounced perfectly at S2. Oh, hold up. I think Alfred, you did say something about this last night. You did say something about this. That silver respects these Camarilla pivot points. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Damn. Dang, that shit pull back and bounce at S1 perfectly. Bounced at R1? What? All right. I see you, gold. Oh, I'm sorry, silver. I see you, silver. Bouncing perfectly at the pivots, at the points. Yeah, if he didn't get out at that move right there. Yeah. Which accounts are you talking about? He says the flex accounts, but no. Are you talking about? Is that what Lucid? The flex accounts, no buffer. Mhm. You see how perfect? See, this is why I really enjoy trading gold. You see how it just rejects and bounces perfectly at prior support? I mean, how can you beat this as a structural trader? Hopefully, go well. I don't have to hope. I've seen videos where gold just doing the same thing. Gold ain't gonna ever change. And silver, if I can scalp silver, but I definitely would have to wait for. I would have to wait for the price action with silver. There's no point trading levels. I can. Yeah, I don't see any rhyme or reason to any of this crap. I would just have to trade the price action for sure. We will use the old ways. Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways. Oh, Steppenwolf. Can it be true that you have found it? I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust looking for anti life, looking for those that rob me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of anti life, and all of existence shall be. All right, so I guess silver is on the chart now. Yeah, I mean, at this point, shit, all these prop firms are copying each other. So it's like, yeah, it's one firm has it, then another firm is just going to take the rules, try to give it their own little spin, call it something different, make it all cute, and say, yeah, we got that same account too. Like these firms are competing for the same market share. That's why the whole when influencers, so I don't know if y'all guys have noticed this, but do y'all guys recall when influencers started saying that I'm managing, as an example, $1 million in capital? And if you don't really understand what they're trying to say, you're like, oh my God, they're managing millions of dollars in capitals, but they just have multiple accounts with different firms. That is definitely by design. Uh, these firms are competing for the same market share. So you notice that there's no rule that states that if you trade with me, you can't trade with another firm. I mean, obviously, they wouldn't be able to enforce that, but they share the same customer. Because I mean, you only have a few people that trade futures. It's this the forex market that people really trade. The futures market is it's like baby money compared to forex, I guess. Because when I was watching, so when that whole debacle with the forex not being available for U.S. based traders anymore, and watching the videos of the forex traders, the U.S. based forex traders complain about it, and then it was like, now I have to go to futures, and it was like, man, this is like child's play compared to trading forex. With all the shit that they have to deal with in forex, trading futures is like easy mode for them. No way. They're getting an ad for dating senior citizens. No, that's all UK trader. You're the one that's trading Nasdaq and E. You're the one that's trading Nasdaq. The senior citizens, the golden girls. But yeah, that's definitely was done by design to get people to trade across firms, to get you in the mindset that, yeah, trade with Top Step, trade with My Funded Futures, trade with this, trade with that. And they'll always try to entice you to continue to pay for evals with these deals. That's why they let you trade like 5 accounts, 5, 10 accounts. Because they'll know that and it's like it's a psychology thing too. When you have too many accounts, you'll probably you'll gamble a few of them. It's like, oh, these will be my throwaway accounts. I'm just gonna throw them away. I'm a gamble. They know this. All right. So, all right, Silver. I mean, I understand that you bounced that S1, but I'm gonna need you to hit this target for me. So I mean, I'm looking at Silver right now. I mean, I don't know. So we got that breaker structure down. Oh yeah, let me make sure. Let me actually look at this. Let me see if there's a difference. Because I don't mind keeping it on there, but if I'm missing setups because I got the swing indicator too high. He's always talking about something being a senior citizen. He must have a fetish for senior citizens. So I guess some people do have that, I guess. I don't know why, but um, hmm. Yeah, Silver just went on a crazy run. Don't know where the hell that came from. Yeah, you would just have to trade the price. Ooh. 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 Mm, Let me close this out. Because I think I'm about to get stopped out. I'm gonna short. I'm gonna short this high right here. Because I'm looking at a wider time frame, and I see why this thing bounced right here. I see why it bounced. I see it. I see why it bounced. Mm. They gotta take their teeth out, dude. That's a requirement. If they ain't taking their teeth out, then what the hell they doing for real? What are they doing? Them teeth need to come out. You need to show it to me. You need to prove to me that it's real. Take them teeth out. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. JK trader, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I would highly. I. Well, I think I have to. You got like 5 days. Mm. Yeah, the 25K accounts are too tight for me. These will probably be the last 25K accounts I get. They're too tight. And it's not even worth it. It's really not worth it. All right, so good thing I got out of that silver trade and identified that, I was wrong here, but I could have got in long right here. All right, so I think the way that silver is moving, that strategy would probably be for that strategy will probably be good for silver. That strategy will be good for silver. That scalping strategy I got though. But I think I would have to reduce it to like 4 contracts. We'll see how much money. And AI is stupid now. AI is stupid. I have to correct this thing so much because I feel like AI hallucinates more. But that's why I feel that they've dumbed this thing down, or they've restricted how intelligent these AI tools are. Because I asked this tool, I'm trading 6 silver micro contracts, and I want to know how much money I'll be risking per trade with an 18-point stop. It literally said that I'll be risking $54 per trade. I was like, okay, it's probably $54 per trade or per contract, but that's not what I asked. I asked how much am I trading? How much would I lose altogether? You're not doing the math right. Got that first target hit, baby. I just had to put my AI tool in place just now. Like, damn it. Like, dude, look at what this thing just tried to, man, this thing tried to set me up. Bastard. Thing literally tried to set me up just now. Look at this thing, man. Look at this. Look at this. I asked a simple question. Okay. Okay, so what the heck? I guess it doesn't want me to show it to you, bastard. Okay. So I asked it a simple question, right? I wanted to know how many contracts that I needed to. So it says I have 6 micro contracts with an 18 tick stop. How much money am I risking per trade? And you can just give the answer. It says with each micro contract, first it gave the wrong size for whatever reason. And it said that I'll be risking $54 per trade. And I was like, dude, I'm trading silver. Dude, if I'm risking $54 per trade, that's a steal. And then I had to correct it. And then it wanted to double down and say, yes, with 6 micro contracts with an 18-point stop, you'll be risking $54 per tick. And then I gave another answer and it says, no, and it tried to say that no, I'm right. And then that's what's like, okay, you're not doing the math right. And then once it double checked itself, it was like, oh yeah, you're right. Let's clarify. And then I had to tell it, hey, moving forward, before you provide an answer, make sure it's correct and accurate. And I spelled accurate wrong. She's like, understood. Moving forward, I will respond with double checking my answers. You should have did that shit the first time. What if I didn't actually think for myself and I went into the market with 6 freaking contracts thinking I only lose $54. And then I come back and my feelings are hurt because I actually lost $540. Oh, so you said that I can use the risk reward calculator in the drawing tools? Risk to reward calculator in the drawing tools. What? Where do you see that at? Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Or, hold on, how am I using this? How does it? Hold on, how do I use this? I guess I'll look it up. Because what I was looking for, I wanted the value. I wanted to know how much money I was losing and how much money that I was going to make. Change the price to currency. Oh, okay. Oh, yo, okay, trader. With the indicators. Yo, appreciate that. All right, so. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good tool. All right, I don't need it to do that though. I don't need it to do that. Okay. Oh, it's okay. I don't need it to give me a ratio. I just kind of don't want it to give me a ratio. Say make it 1-to-1. Well, I mean, it's still gonna do the same thing. Well, I guess what I'll do is, I guess what I can do in a situation like this is, kind of I guess I can understand how much I'm going to lose and then how much I'm going to make. But I mean, it's still a good tool. It doesn't work exactly how I would want it to work, but let me see if the auto scale, if it'll let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought I figured something out here. No. Nope. Yeah, no. It's not gonna work. Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, at least I know how much. At least I know that this tool works. Okay. All right. Well. mm, mm. I mean, at least the scalping strategy works. I don't necessarily have to I don't have to look for levels. I mean, I don't have to look for levels because I'm looking at a chart right now, and silver will definitely run highs and lows like it's nothing. That's this right here. I probably wouldn't have taken this one. I would have probably waited for the confirmation. Okay, well, all right. Damn, Nasdaq just got this big push. Hmm. Did anybody catch this this Nasdaq long? God damn, Nasdaq. Hmm. Well, Cave Trader, why do you think the market is going to crash? Like I said, I don't think Trump would allow that. I don't think Trump would allow this market to crash. Hmm. Hmm. The Amazing Life of hmm. Amazing Life. I think yeah, that's easier. So yeah, Amazing Life. I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. If we don't see a rate cut, well, honestly, I mean, since it's the end of the year, I think the market is going to respond more to the guidance that's going to be provided for next year. I think Powell's term is locked in until about March, I think. Okay. So he's locked in until May. I knew it was one of those M months. So whatever guidance that Powell provides today during the conference, I think that is what's going to dictate what the market does moving forward. Right now, and as you said, if we don't get that rate cut, then that's obviously going to be a catalyst, obviously. But it's highly likely that we will get it. It's highly likely. I mean, Powell is a very predictable Fed chair. He doesn't do things without reason. He's not impulsive. I don't think the market would speculate. There's an 80-90% chance that there will be a 25 basis cut today if there wasn't going to be one. If you go to the Fed Watch tool today, so you don't ever have to really speculate on whether the market is going to get a rate cut. Now, we've had some emergency rate cuts, obviously, during COVID. We've had some surprises where maybe the market expected him to cut and he didn't. Those are few and far between. But for the most part, there's an 87-88% chance that we will be seeing a 25 basis cut later on today. And it's only a 12% chance that we won't. And this Fed Watch tool is usually very accurate. Actually, and now it went up. Now it's a 90% chance that we should see a 25 basis cut today and a 10% chance that we don't. So we'll see. What's my silver target? Let's look at that. So right now I'm practicing silver right now. Apparently this was a great trade. I mean, I took it at the trap high. I'm looking at 61, and I'm probably going to leave this to run. If this last target I just usually trail, it's a dynamic target, but I will see if we get this hit. And this is a regardless of what happens. If I get paid in this, then I'll trail it. But if I get stopped out, it'll be a break-even trade because I've already gotten the first target hit. So it'll be a break-even trade. And that's how I have this strategy set up, to where all I have to hope for is that first target and I can relax. I don't have to trail it. I don't have to reduce my stop or anything. I can just focus on the price action. Now, if we get a failure right here, a failure underneath this low. Now, I mean, we did double bottom at those lows. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the market continues to go higher. I really wouldn't be surprised. But we are at that trap high. We did see a rejection. We could see a pullback. But I don't think that we probably see a reversal. We do have rising support coming off of. So we do have rising support right there. We got gold running right now, the Nasdaq running, ES running. And look at gold rejecting perfectly off of last week's close. I should have probably. You said that we always sell off when the Fed cuts rates. I mean, we will see. We'll see. I mean, the market conditions are definitely different from. I mean, honestly, anything before COVID, I don't even consider anymore. COVID really changed the dynamics of how this market moves. It really did. It's like COVID was like the what is it called for Spider-Man? It was the, what is that shit called? Anyway, it just changed. It just changed a lot. It changed how the markets move. We're starting to we started to see instruments that would only move like $1 a day, $10 a day, 15. Actually, I was thinking about stocks. All right, there goes my target right there. I mean, look at the ES. The ES now makes 30.50, 100 plus moves in a session, when the ES never used to do that before. The ES now takes out sell side or buy side and sell side liquidity in the same session. And it didn't used to do that before. So I feel like COVID was that reset for the world. It was the reset. But, you know, it's my opinion. Obviously, I wouldn't know. Obviously. And yeah, maybe I should have took this trade. I was considering it. I mean, I was actually considering taking this trade right here. I was looking for this area right here. But I started playing with silver. But But I'm not going to complain. I made money in my funded account. I guess what I'm saying is that I could have made money in my Top Step account, or I could have made money in my futures desk account. But I made money in my Blue Sky account. I made money in my funded account. I need to focus on that. I mean, I made a lot of money today. Took a lot of good trades today. We made a lot of money. I should be happy because of that. All right. All right. So let's see. I don't want to take any more shorts. I'm no longer confident in taking a short on gold because we bounced off of 18. We bounced off of a level. I'm no longer comfortable trading out at those levels. Actually, maybe I might actually be in this in another account. Let me make sure. I actually might be in this. Let me see. Okay, never mind. I think I moved it. I think I did move it. But man, that would be if I did move it. Let me see if I made money in this account today. Okay, so I guess I moved it. I guess I canceled those orders. I usually don't do that. I wonder why I did it today. I usually don't move them. Okay, so I guess I moved those limits. So this morning when I was doing my analysis, I had limits sitting right here, and then I had limits sitting up here. And I guess I canceled these limits down here for the first time. And I don't know why I'm so good at that. I don't know why I'm so good at moving my limits when they work out. But when they don't work out, you know, I'll keep them stubbornly on the chart. I won't move them. I won't touch them. But I seem like I like to move them when they work. I wonder what the heck that's all about. But this is the area that I'm looking to trade. If price gets a move back into this area, I am looking for price to reject. I'll keep these limits on the chart until we get to FOMC. I'll probably pull these positions if they're not filled before the rate decision is officially released. Then I'll pull the orders. But if they've been filled, well, you better believe that these orders will stay on this chart. Oh, you better believe it. All right, so we'll see. Yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do it today. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to. All right, so yeah, it looks like I'm going to get stopped out of this for a break-even trade. And we did have a double bottom. Price did sweep liquidity. Shorting silver and would kind of be foolish, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep playing with silver. I think my scalping strategy will work perfectly with silver. It looks like we can at least get the first and second target hit. Maybe not that third target hit if I get in at a good spot. Like if I see a, I mean, I guess it has to kind of go. So let's just say that all right, so we get a strong close above the EMA. We got a range right here. This will be a good, and it works. It takes out that liquidity right there. You got a strong move higher. We got a pullback. It pulls right back into this little range right here. But if I just wait for the break above the EMAs, it'll go in my direction. All right, so I wait for a break. But at this point, I mean, that would be a dangerous. I kind of want to be at the highs. All right, so we'll see. I think the strategy will work. The scalping strategy will work using the EMAs. especially if I see that it's a failed breakout. We got price to break below the EMAs. It pulled back. It would have probably caught me right here, maybe. Maybe. I think my stop would have been above this high. It's an 18 tick stop. So I would just kind of be, yeah, I would have got that. Yeah. All right, if we can get silver, so if we can get silver to work with this strategy and I can be consistent with it, we'll get an account. We'll exclusively scalp silver and we'll become these prop firms' worst nightmare. But yeah, K-Trade, I've always traded the EMAs. The EMAs has kind of always been the I think we had this conversation before when you said there was like so much on my chart. And I was like, man, these EMAs are bread and butter. These EMAs keep me, well, it's supposed to keep me on the right side of the market. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't fight these EMAs, because I do. Especially if these EMAs goes against my current bias and thesis, I will trade against it. But if you trade against the EMAs, I mean, historically, you can kind of see that it's not a good strategy. It is not a good strategy at all, trading against these EMAs. Yeah. I mean, shit, you trade against these EMAs. All right, yeah, just share it with me, and then we'll talk about it later. But all right, guys, that's it for me today. Yeah, like unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to stream FOMC today. But we'll definitely talk about the reaction during tonight's stream. So I appreciate everybody that joined me. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.